Microsoft AB-731 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. Which statement most accurately explains how generative AI differs from traditional predictive or classification models? A. It sorts data into predefined labels. B. It estimates numeric outcomes using statistical regression. C. It produces entirely new outputs such as written content, images, or software code. D. It controls physical automation equipment in factories. The answer is C. Generative AI is designed to create new artifacts rather than merely analyze or categorize existing data. Traditional discriminative models focus on classification or prediction tasks based on labeled datasets. In contrast, generative systems learn underlying data patterns and generate novel outputs such as text passages, images, or programmatic code. This capability is enabled by large-scale neural architectures such as transformer-based large language models. The ability to synthesize original content makes generative AI transformative for productivity, creativity, and automation scenarios. It represents a shift from analysis-only intelligence to content-producing intelligence. What term describes the situation where a large language model confidently produces information that appears correct but is factually inaccurate? A. Model drift. B. Hallucination. C. Fine-tuning. D. Vectorization. The answer is B. Hallucination occurs when an AI model generates outputs that sound coherent and authoritative but are incorrect or fabricated. This phenomenon happens because language models predict likely token sequences rather than verify factual accuracy. Without grounding in trusted external data sources, the model may construct plausible yet false statements. Hallucinations are particularly risky in high-stakes environments such as healthcare, finance, or legal domains. Mitigation strategies include retrieval augmented generation, RAG, human review, and content validation pipelines. Understanding hallucination risk is critical when deploying enterprise AI systems. Which method improves the factual reliability of AI-generated responses by connecting the model to trusted organizational data at query time? A. Model pre-training. B. Reinforcement tuning. C. Retrieval augmented generation, RAG. D. Overfitting. The answer is C. Retrieval augmented generation enhances accuracy by incorporating relevant external documents into the model's prompt context during inference. Instead of modifying the model weights, RAG dynamically retrieves authoritative data from enterprise repositories. This allows responses to be grounded in up-to-date and domain-specific information. By referencing trusted data sources, the likelihood of hallucination is significantly reduced. RAG is especially valuable for enterprise chatbots and knowledge assistants. It ensures contextual alignment while preserving the efficiency of pre-trained foundation models. Within Microsoft's responsible AI framework, what does the principle of inclusiveness require? A. Limiting AI access to technical specialists only. B. Designing systems usable by people across diverse abilities and backgrounds. C. prioritizing high-revenue customers. D. Restricting usage to English-speaking users. The answer is B. Inclusiveness ensures AI technologies are accessible and equitable for users regardless of disability, culture, language, or demographic background. This principle emphasizes universal design and accessibility standards. AI systems must be evaluated to ensure they do not systematically exclude particular groups. Inclusive AI fosters trust and broad societal benefit by addressing diversity considerations from design through deployment. Accessibility features such as language support and assistive technologies are essential components. Inclusive practices reduce bias and promote ethical adoption across global organizations. Which two elements are most critical when evaluating whether an AI initiative is technically feasible? Select 2. A. Availability of high-quality, relevant data. B. Aesthetic design of the interface. C. Access to appropriate models and computational infrastructure. D. Popularity of the executive sponsor. The answer is AC. Technical feasibility primarily depends on data quality and infrastructure readiness. AI models require large volumes of accurate, representative, and well-governed data to perform effectively. Without reliable datasets, model outputs will suffer from inaccuracy and bias. Additionally, organizations must have access to appropriate AI models and sufficient computational resources for training or inference workloads. Interface aesthetics and leadership popularity do not determine technical viability. Ensuring data maturity and compute capacity is foundational before launching AI solutions. In change management methodology, what is the primary purpose of the ADKAR framework during AI adoption? A. Optimizing cloud architecture. B. Managing licensing agreements. C. Guiding individuals through organizational change. D. Designing neural network structures. The answer is C. ADKAR focuses on the human dimension of transformation initiatives. The framework outlines 5 stages: awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. When deploying AI technologies, organizations must ensure employees understand why change is happening and how to adopt new tools effectively. Successful AI transformation is not purely technical, it requires behavioral alignment. ADKAR helps leaders structure communication, training, and reinforcement strategies. By addressing resistance and promoting engagement, it increases long-term adoption success. Which Microsoft platform is primarily intended for developers building and deploying customized generative AI applications? A. Microsoft 365 Copilot. B. Azure AI Studio. C. Microsoft Viva. D. Power BI. The answer is B. Azure AI Studio provides tools for developing, testing, and deploying custom AI solutions. It integrates services such as Azure OpenAI and model evaluation frameworks. Developers and data scientists can experiment with prompts, fine-tuning workflows, and responsible AI safeguards. Unlike end-user productivity tools, this platform targets technical professionals building bespoke copilots or AI-powered applications. It supports enterprise-grade governance and scalable deployment. This makes it central to advanced AI solution engineering within Azure ecosystems. What is the main purpose of establishing an AI Center of Excellence (CO) within an organization? A. Prohibiting AI experimentation. B. Centralizing standards, governance, and best practices. C. Managing only hardware procurement. D. Writing all code for every department. The answer is B. An AI Center of Excellence acts as a governance and enablement hub. It coordinates standards, ethical guidelines, and architectural patterns across departments. Rather than restricting innovation, it ensures responsible scaling and alignment with strategic objectives. The CO shares best practices, provides training, and monitors compliance. This structured approach prevents fragmented or siloed AI initiatives. A centralized strategy enhances efficiency and reduces duplication of effort across business units. What is meant by shadow AI in enterprise environments? AI used only in cybersecurity operations. B. Unauthorized usage of unsanctioned AI tools by employees. CI systems operating in dark mode. DAI deployed exclusively in testing environments. The answer is B. Shadow AI refers to employees independently adopting public AI tools without IT oversight. While often well-intentioned, this practice introduces risks related to data privacy, compliance, and intellectual property exposure. Sensitive information entered into consumer-grade platforms may be stored or reused externally. Organizations must establish governance policies and approved toolsets to mitigate such risks. Educating staff about responsible usage is equally important. Addressing shadow AI ensures enterprise-grade security while supporting innovation. In large language models, what is a token? A. A cloud billing credit. B. A cryptographic security key. C. The smallest unit of text processed by the model. D. A hardware acceleration chip. The answer is C. Tokens are the fundamental textual units that language models process during training and inference. A token may represent a full word, part of a word, or even punctuation. Model input limits and billing costs are typically measured in token counts. Understanding tokenization is essential when designing prompts and estimating workload consumption. Longer prompts consume more tokens and affect both latency and cost. Token-based architecture is foundational to how transformer models interpret and generate language.